Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison Architect plus Alpha 18 episode 7. In the previous episode we put some grass in the yard and we did loads of other stuff as well. In this episode we will be maybe completing the thing. I don't know, we'll see how far we get, but as a minimum I would like to put the other windows up in these cells here, as well as just polish a couple of things off like the common room, like, you know, finish building it, etc. And yeah, just generally continuing on. So I have 2,099 generic credits. Not really enough to do anything with, really, apart from put some paving in. Oh no, we could probably do the common room with that. Let's have a quick look. The common room, we can shove in some more pool tables, although, no, we're actually maxed out on the old pool table quarter there. Like, we could probably put some more televisions in, so we'll run some tellies all the way down there, and that's me pretty much out of cash. Cool, so let's speed up to max speed. We have 64 prisoners of a maximum of 80, and we've just received some more now. In fact, here they are, hang on. There they are, there, coming on the truck, lovely. So we now have 72 prisoners of 80. Fantastic. Why is that? Why have we got sight to this thing and not to anywhere else? I have no idea. And that guy's got locked down for at least 30 minutes. Strange. Let me just check my policy here. Policy is, yeah, lockdown for pretty much everything. We don't actually put people in solitary that much because, as you can see, we only have 10 solitary cells, so it's not great. And I've just now basically updated my balance to -$1. -1 generic credit. Great. That's because of the classroom and such, and how much the policies things actually take. Policies? No, programs actually take. And that's the psychiatrist who's doing psychotherapy on one of these guys in here, I think, because he keeps popping in and wandering out, but it doesn't tell me who he's actually doing, basically, you know, doing behavioural therapy with. In fact, let me have a quick look. Nobody's in queue. Oh, apparently there's someone now, which, no, there's nobody. Nobody's in the queue for that, apparently. So I'm going to stop all of them, the behavioural therapy, because guess what? They don't do anything. It's not doing anything. Let's reschedule everything. As you can see, we have the carpentry apprenticeships and such, but most of them are working, which is a bit annoying. Although we want them to actually get, you know, carpentry, because then we'll start using these carpenter's tables. But it's just a little bit annoying because they won't move. Well, for some reason they just want to work. They just want to work in here, which, you know, it's not a complaint. It's just an observation, because I do want them to work. I just don't. I would just rather they go to the classroom and actually get, you know, taught, and then, you know, use the carpenter's tables to make really nice beds that we can't actually use. We just have to sell them. But anyway, as you can see, we're chopping a lot of things up. A lot of this wood would be used. Wood used. Hang on. The wood would be used, yes, on the carpenter's table to make these fancy beds, but the 4 people that are qualified stroke interested in taking the carpentry training are just working on the saws, so, you know, whatever. It's the establishment keeping them down, no doubt. Anyway, how much money do I have? Oh, nearly -1,000 generic credits. That's not great, is it? No. In the previous episode we did a shakedown. We found some things. Let's have a quick look at contraband for the all-time here, and you can see that most stuff is spoons. We've got a lot of spoons and drills. That's a lighter, which we don't really care about. Baton, which is weird. Where was that? That was brought in, I believe. Yeah, that was brought in for obviously some sort of really low security prison that allows people to carry batons. But anyway, these are the oh, look at that. The phone booths are really getting used. Phone booths in the canteen, pretty much the best tip I can ever give on Prison Architect. Fantastic. They're amazing. Use them all the time. In fact, I'm going to put some more up here as well. I could change these to something else, but no. I could put tellies there. Yeah, a lot of people do put televisions in the canteen, which is okay, but I think it's a little bit against what we think would be in a canteen. I mean, phone booths aren't really an extension, I don't think. It just seems logical to put phone booths in the canteen. I don't know why, it just seems to fit. Televisions, although you would imagine the prisoners watching television while in the canteen, I don't think it would be them single tellies. It would be like a really big one where they can sit and watch while they eat. But I don't think that's really a prison type thing, is it? I don't really see that a lot. Anyway, I've just finished doing this, so this canteen is pretty much all done and dusted now, apart from the floor, which I'll sort out. I'll put some nice tiles in there, but I don't know which tiles we'll use. We receive 3,383 generic credits per day because of our prisoners, although, as I mentioned in the last couple of episodes, basically, prisoners are now leaving. We're getting to the point now where we've got a proper rolling prison going, so we are getting a lot of prisoners that are leaving because they've served their time. So we're now going through the full cycle of receiving prisoners, you know, getting them through the classroom and the education programs, and then leaving. So we're having to retrain them and such, which is okay. I really like that, because it's, you know, it is getting towards the end game of Prison Architect. But I just think they leave too early because we can't do anything to them. You know, to them. That's wrong. No, we can't do anything like sort of with them. Like if we click on this guy and go to his experience, you can see that he's been in a good mood generally, but he hasn't got any training. See anyone else with training? No, not that person. Apparently not that person as well. Has anyone actually got... No, reform, there you go. He's doing the foundation education program. What else? Is anyone else doing programs? That guy's doing it as well. Pass chances high. And he's already done the foundation education. Oh, he's already failed it once. So he's definitely trying to be rehabilitated and all that. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Let's go to planning. Walls. We'll remove that bit of wall there because obviously we don't need it. And then we're going to remove these bits here as well, because for some reason they don't remove themselves when I place things. And there we go. There's all that removed. So everyone's going to just dash into the canteen here. Looks like we've got enough food to feed everybody. I'm just going to keep an eye on it and make sure it's okay. I like the way they're stacking the porridge below and then the bacon on top. That seems to work well. This is the bacon aisle and this is the porridge aisle. Go. And I don't know what's happened to that serving table, but apparently it's been nicked. Part of the bottom's gone. It's all gone. Anyway, it looks like everybody is fed. As you can see, there's oh, we should really force that door open. That should have been forced open a long time ago. I'm not forcing that one open, obviously. I would actually like someone patrolling there. Let me just go to deployment and then guard patrols. We're going to put a guard patrol there so they can open and close the door. There we go. We'll have them patrolling. We have 7 guards that are sort of available, and then we've got 16 overall. Let me just go to our deployment. Actually, no, what we'll do, we'll go to staff, and then we'll go to, I think, dog handler. We'll get a dog handler there, and then we'll go one. I can't hire another one. So we're going to put dog handlers around, I think. We'll go to deployment, and then dog patrols. Then we're going to assign a dog patrol to that. Like that. I'm going to assign them to that. Basically that patrol there, so they're going to patrol up and down the entire thing. There we go. That's the plan anyway. We'll put that up to there. There we go. So the dog patrol is going to be up and down here, so we'll search pretty much everybody, because they always come down here. I don't think there's many times when they'll actually not be around here. In fact, I can't think of one. No, they'll always pretty much be on that path there that dog's on, so they'll always get sniffed. As you can see, look, you can hear the dog sniffing. They look awesome, them dogs. They really do. And apparently it's a race between a dog and a guy with a cat. Cat wins. Yes. What I would really like to see, which I think this is a bit of an oversight, is that at the moment the only things that come from the outside are prisoners and the teacher, which is a new addition, and the visitors. And obviously the things like this, like that these come from the outside. But we don't get things smuggled in with them. I would love to see things that are brought in, and then things would be smuggled in. Like, for example, a prisoner could use the telephone or whatever, and you could actually, you know, he'd be talking to, you know, Fingers McCaw, right? One of the guys that, you know, do all the dodgy dealings and such. And Fingers McCaw says, yeah, we've got a shipment coming in on the next packet of bacon. It's marked G6 on the box or something like that. So we'll have, you know, the boxes can be marked or whatever. And then, you know, hang on, that box, that's got something dodgy. And, you know, there could be systems put in place to search the boxes. Because at the moment, these workmen and these guys here, that person patrolling there does nothing, apparently. So I'm just going to unpatrol that. Deployment, guard patrols, get rid of you. Yeah, but at the moment, they don't do anything. These boxes, they're not searched. Everything just comes in. That potato there could have a bomb in it, right? That one there, that potato there could be an explosive device, or GLaDOS, right? It could be any of the two, but, you know, we don't know. We don't know if this is the case, but how great would it be to actually have something that you have to search when you bring all the stuff in, so people aren't sneaking stuff in. You know, like the whole, you know, Shawshank Redemption thing, where, you know, where Red actually has you know, shipments coming in, or the laundry, for example. Like the laundry could go out and maybe back in again or whatever, or you know, doing things like that. Anything that comes in or out of the prison, you would think we should be able to have like contraband coming in or out, and that would be a good way of doing it. Because at the moment, visitation is the main way that stuff is brought into prison, or it's the only other way of stuff being brought into prison. The only two ways I can think of is prisoners coming into the prison with contraband on them anyway, and then you don't search them, and then visitation. You know, it would be good to do like maybe a search of the people that are coming to visitation. Obviously, you can search prisoners-ish when they turn up because you can actually do a search on them as soon as they're on the truck or pass them through metal detectors. But it would be good to have like a pat-down area, you know, where everybody that's coming into the prison have like an entrance that, you know, it's basically the primary area where everyone goes in, then they get patted down and searched by guards with like handheld scanners or, you know, x-ray machines or whatever, just, you know, to make it even more high security. I think that would be great. That would be a great addition. I don't know. I think it would just, I don't know how difficult that would be to do, or whether it would be, you know, like, I don't know how much it would bring to the game, but I think it would be all right. I think that would be quite good. You know, just like searching stuff that comes in. It's definitely on the same theme, and I think if you think around those lines of what is best fitting for the theme of the game, and I think that is just a big gap that we just currently don't have in it. You know, I'm sure there is a laundry list for you know, Chris to put into the game, but you know, I'm sure that there's this massive long laundry list of stuff to add, and you know, we'll never get to the end of it. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Is it Chris? I'm trying to think of the developer. Is it Chris? Yeah, Mark and Chris. Yes, from IV Software. Yes, of course. Trying to think. Anyway, let me force that door open for them, and they can carry all this stuff in. Like these boxes, for example. Maybe that box there contains large window. What if it contained large window and a bit of spare wire that would held the box together? And maybe the prisoners could nick a bit of that spare wire. Ah. See, just stuff like that. Just little things like that would, you know, just add a little bit more flavour. A little bit more flavour. I doubt anyone's listening that can do anything about it, all these things that I mentioned, but you know, whatever. I'm not the developer. Anyway, what should we do? Well, we currently have 67 generic credits, which is not enough to do anything with. I've hired another dog, or rather a guy that can actually hold the dog and the dog itself, because you can't buy them separately. It would be a bit silly just to have loads of dogs here going. So what are we doing then? Nothing. Got no handlers, so they're just sitting around a table playing poker with cigars. Yeah, like them old paintings. Anyway, God, look at that stare. He sees into your soul. Jason Spuds Christensen, a former moonshine brewer, unfortunately cocked up a brew and poisoned half the county. Well then. But apparently he was, you know, doing car thievery, robbery, and aggravated vehicle theftery. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, the forestry thing does seem to be working quite well. As you can see, we are knocking trees down, planting new ones, etc. It's not entirely, you know, as efficient as doing it manually. As you can see, they do tend to, you know, split it off around and such, and the tree stumps stay there for quite a while, which is why they have to stagger them. But, you know, it's, I think that the option is there. If you want to micromanage it and do it manually, you can. But in all honesty, it's a really arduous task. You just want to go, automated, done, leave it. In fact, the best thing to do is just to have this area, like buy another section, like this bit in the front, or even buy an extra bit at the back, and just make it all forestry and go, deal with it. You can deal with it. I can't be bothered. Anyway, is anyone actually doing carpentry? Let's have a quick look. Carpentry apprenticeship. See, there's 3 people working. See, they're working, and it's not good. It's not good. See, there. Look, they're just wandering off. That guy there, Lawrence. Lawrence is the one that's wants to do the carpentry apprenticeship, and he has no pass chance because he's just working. What we need to do is get more prisoners so he's not working. But I don't know how that would actually function. Looks like he's got some stuff on him. So we're searching all of his room and such. Anyway, I'm just going to keep the prisoner intake open. We've got 15 prisoners arriving in less than 10 hours, or just over 10 hours here, and that'll take us well over our capacity. However, a couple of prisoners will be due for release. In fact, 4 prisoners are due for release soon, which will make it only 5 over, and that's assuming more don't leave in the meantime. And then obviously we've got the holding cell and such. And why are these people coming to the holding cell? I'm guessing because it's glitched out. So let me just undesignate, redesignate, undesignate, and redesignate, and then everybody should actually be assigned a proper cell. I'm on minus 1,133 generic credits, receiving 3,610 per day. There's some money there, and we got 2,420 generic credits from the license plates, which is good. And apparently the dogs have been sniffing there, and it's still there for some reason. Anyway, let's do a full shakedown, because I think it's time for us to do that. We've just bought some more sheet metal. Staff, I think I will hire a couple more guards. There we go. I think it would be beneficial, and we're going to just start forcing open the doors. Look at that. So we have a lot of spoons found, which is to be expected. It's for some reason it seems to be the go-to thing, the spoons. Spoons tend to be something that we always find. However, we found a couple of hammers and some drugs. Now, I want to know where them drugs have come from. I'm assuming they've been snuck in. Let me just go to contraband over the last 24 hours and look for the drugs. There they are there. They were smuggled in. Okay. What about the booze? That was smuggled in. That booze was smuggled in. That was poison, which was nicked. That was booze, which was brought in. That was drugs, which was... yeah, that was smuggled in as well. So, yeah. Oh, that guy's digging. Surely that guy's digging. That guy's not digging, but, you know, he's getting there. Anyway, search is almost finished. 17 spoons, 1 injection needle. Is that a needle? Yeah, needle. 3 boozes, 12 units of poison. I don't know what they're doing with all these poisons. 1 packet of cigarettes, 1 saw, 4 mobile phones. I think that was 2 drugs and a couple of hammers as well. But not too bad at all, really. It's okay. Let me just go to remove tunnels and check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've had a little bit of tunneling. There it is, look. A little bit of tunneling there. I mean, he was going probably out and then up outside. I think that was the overall plan. That's probably what he was going for. I have 1,825 generic credits, and I need a little bit just to put the extra window in there. I need to put the large window in. I would like to get the other 2 workshop saws, but I just don't have enough. I just don't have enough to for it to go there. As you can see, we've got a lot of this wood, but we're not selling it at the moment. And does that mean that we actually have someone that can work on the carpenter's table? Let's have a quick look. Apparently we've got 1 interested stroke qualified. What if we just stop it, then start it up again? So carpentry apprenticeship start. There we go. Reschedule all the programs. We're doing the workshop safety induction. Looks like we've got more than we can actually handle, so I'll just schedule some more. We should probably also start the behavioural therapy again, but I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. Doesn't seem to do anything. No, it's just because I've got too many programs going on, I think, so I'll stop that. We'll reschedule. I'll make sure everything's okay. There we go. So we got more people actually doing this. We got a 76% pass chance on the workshop safety induction, and a 46% chance on the foundation educational program, which is not bad. And that's okay. If, you know, it's half the prisoners are actually doing it. You know, and I don't think that's a bad pass chance, certainly not. We've also got the general educational program, which apparently nobody's attending, and the carpentry apprenticeship, which most people can't go to because they're too busy doing other things like walking around. Apparently, they're the cleaners, I believe. Wish more people were assigned to that, and so they can go and do the classroom thing. But sadly not. Anyway, where is the? Oh, I was going to say. That guy there, I thought, yay, someone's finally getting the behavioural therapy. Nope, he's just cleaning the guy's office. I don't know where the guy is. Where is the teacher? Nobody's here. Is the teacher phoned in sick or something? I have no idea. I have no idea what's happened there. That's a problem. Do you want to move that garbage, lads? That's right in the way. That's well in the way. Anyway. I'm back on the minus monies here. We're producing a lot of stuff. We're doing a lot of chopping. As you can see, we've got a lot of wood in here, but sadly we can't really do anything with it. Apparently this hasn't got a workshop press, so it's an invalid room. I might put 2 presses here just to stop it flashing, but I don't know. We've sort of got enough of them, I think. I think we have enough, because as you can see, these carpentry tables... these workshop saws are cutting enough wood for the carpentry tables and... cutting enough metal as well. We're doing sort of 50-50 split by the look of it, which is good. If only we were actually producing the really nice carpentry goods that were there. In fact, I actually watched Escape from Alcatraz the other day. It's an amazing film, actually. I recommend you watch it. Clint Eastwood and all that. But Yeah, he was. They do have carpentry tables there, and they have to like sign out hatchets and stuff like that. And it goes really interesting for a moment with a hatchet. But I won't spoil it. You can watch it. But yeah, you actually see the carpentry tables in there, and when they're making things and the bandsaws and stuff that they have. Anyway, we've got a bit of money there. We've got some license plate money and all that sort of thing. Let me just go to our objects and then to our large window, and then we'll hopefully get the windows put in on at least 2 cells, which will be the remaining cells. Oh, that's a bit too far there. There we go. And then we can place them here. That's 3 grand and a half I've got left. So we should be able to finish these windows. Hang on, am I putting these in the wrong way? No, that's going the right way. And there we go. So I'm now out of money a little. Yeah, I'm out of money again. Right, so we have 81 prisoners, and apparently another 8 are going to turn up. So you know what? I'm going to let them turn up. I'm going to allow them to turn up. I think I'm actually going to put some beds in here as well, like so. And do the same thing up here, 1, 2, 3, and that'll allow them to actually sleep in the holding cells. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time. But yeah, okay. Alright, not bad. We still need to put the floor in, which is a problem. I'm not getting as much money as I thought I would, because we're not getting the carpentry done, which is, like I say, problematic. We have several people. I really want them to go and do the carpentry apprenticeship, but they just don't seem to do it. And that guy's apparently dancing with a bit of wall. There you go. Now he's managed to fix it. Done. But yes, I really hope they would go and do that. I wish they would go and do that there. I should probably put the... I'll probably put this in before we do anything else, because if we don't, we'll have a problem. Well, we do have a problem. They're not as fast if they're not walking on, you know, floor. So I should really put the floor in, because that'll make them travel faster. Ah, well. We've received some more prisoners, mainly because that takes us over the allowance and gives me more money, but a couple of prisoners, 3 prisoners, are leaving anyway, so I might as well, you know, wait. I might as well get some more, because they're going to end up leaving and trying to keep this above and beyond the limit. I'm just going to sell. I'm going to sell all of this wood here, because guess what? I just don't need it. Because at the moment, carpentry's not getting done, so we'll just sell it and allow me to build some more stuff. There you go. There's all the wood from... This is just the wood. This is just the sawn wood. This isn't carpentry. This is just the sawn wood. Look how much money I've got. Look at all that money. Awesome. If you chop the wood up, it's amazing stuff. Right. Speaking of that, let me go to saw. I'm going to put some more saws in here. There we go. We'll also go to utilities. Just check. Yep, that will be connected up. Then we'll go to our... I think we'll go to materials and then to our concrete tiles, because concrete tiles are the bomb. And then we're going to concrete tile up to the end there, and then into here as well, because we're going to put basically concrete tiles pretty much everywhere. Like that, and then like that. There we go. And so it's going to go in the cells. Like that, and each cell will actually be not. I don't know what I'm going to make the cells. I don't know what we're going to actually have as the cells, floor-wise, but we'll see. We'll just put this flooring in here, all the way along to the end, and we'll put them in there, and then up there, like so. I'm sure I'm missing a couple of pieces off, but we can go around it later. There we go. We'll go in there. And then we'll go in there. It's a lot for them to do in one go, this, but I might as well spend the money while I have it. There we go. And then we'll put all of these in here as well. So this is the... Oh, I've just realised I'll be actually doing the bits that I don't want to. I don't want to do them bits there. Oh, well, I've already done it now. Doesn't really matter, because I'm gonna redo them bits. I'm gonna probably do grass all the way around. I think I'll make it grass everywhere. There we go. Put them in. Just a couple more cell blocks to do now, and then we will be well away with this. We've got 33 grand left, so I've got more than enough money to pretty much tile the entire prison, which is good. I still don't know exactly what tiles I'm going to use everywhere, but I think we'll just put some. We'll just put some of these normal tiles here. I think these tiles are generally the right way to go. This place will probably be... I don't know what we'll use in there. Anyway, we'll just leave it to crack on. Put these doors in like that. Actually, we'll cancel them bits there. I don't want them bits. I really want to put grass around here, but it tends to disappear, I believe, once it's all done. Once everything's sorted, so they rip the trees down. It gets rid of the grass, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. Anyway, apparently the planning tool doesn't really work properly anymore, because it's not removing the bits that I've done. which is a bit annoying, but I can remove all that because it should be pretty much done now. Yeah, it is. There we go. Right, I'll wait until they've done... No, I won't wait until they've done. I'll just queue it up. Just going to put some more beds in here. And there's some more money coming in, which is good. We've just made a little bit of money, and then the license plate cash as well. We're going to receive another 12 prisoners, and 4 prisoners are due for release, so I'll probably just keep the intake up. And as I said, we'll keep things flowing through, I think. We'll go to white tiles, and we will put some white tiles in the entrance there. And then we will do that. And this will be our... There we go, our entrancey bit. I just realised that that should be like that, and that should be like that. There we go. So white tiles are in there, and then I think we'll do probably the same in the canteen. No, actually, no. I really like these ceramic tiles, even though they're just unbelievably expensive. I really like them. I think they look fantastic. And we'll put them in there then. And I think we'll put white tiles in the kitchen. That makes sense. There we go, there's the white tiles in the kitchen. And then we'll do, I think we'll do the ceramic tiles in here as well, because I really like them. As I said, it's really expensive, but I just like the look of them, so I'm going to go for it. Might as well spend the money on things that we like the look of. I think the ceramic floor is going to go in here as well. There we go. As I said, really expensive, but whatever. I could probably use this better. I could probably spend this money... on something that's more useful, like for example a perimeter wall. That would be a lot more sensible, but whatever. When has anybody accused me of being sensible? Right, I think we'll go to wooden floor and spend a lot more money on that as well. There we go. And we will also put some concrete tiles out here down to that, and then we'll have wooden floor in here, I think. And then we'll have in here, in the psychologist office, I think we'll have fancy tiles. I think that makes sense. Yeah, why not? We'll have fancy tiles. Lovely. Right, so that's most of this floored out. I've got 6,634 generic credits. I can easily go to my objects and sell object and sell this wood that's just lying around that I'm not going to use. Like so. Sell it all, sell it all, sell it all. That wood there somewhere. Sell them, sell that wood. And we're back to nearly 20,000. Well, 18,024 generic credits. Look at that classroom. That looks much better now. That looks pretty good. Don't really like them tiles there, though. Don't really like them. No, that doesn't really work, mainly because of this gap here. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to have wooden floor in there as well. We'll just have wooden floor in the entire thing. Yep, that seems sensible to me. Right. We might as well do the whole thing here as well. We'll just do wooden floor there. Looks like one of the dogs was barking somewhere around here, so I don't know what that was all about. Let's go to marble tiles, and we'll have marble tiles in the visitation area. I don't know why, just because we can really. There we go, we'll have marble tiles. And I should probably put in the concrete tiles in there, which actually they're already in there, so that's okay. In the warden's office and such, I think we'll go with fancy tiles. I think fancy tiles work. And the staff room, we'll go with fancy tiles again. And then I think we'll go with probably just concrete tiles in the storage. I don't think that's out of order in any way. I think in here, this is the holding cell. We'll go with this sort of weird ceramic floor as well. There we go. And I might as well put the finishing touches to this place in here. So I think maybe pool tables. Just put some more pool tables in, I think. Like so. There we go, more pool tables in there. We could put televisions in, but we've got enough, I think, so we don't really need to put any more in that. And as for the flooring, I'm not too sure what we'll put in there. We have 5,044 generic credits. We have actually got 87 prisoners out of the 80. There was a comment in the previous episode, episode's comments around, regarding the CCTV, and I should put more in. Now I could put CCTV down there, but I just like the idea there's just one. Just one in this place. Good grief. Everybody has been nicking something. Look at that. Did you see that pop up there? There's about 3 or 4 things. In fact, let me just go to our contraband and then last 24 hours. Look at all that. Loads of things. Spoons, drills, all sorts, lighters. That's really matter. But it's all the other stuff that's been stolen. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. Next episode, we will finish prison off by putting, I think, grass everywhere, as well as putting the tiles in different places, and we might even get a perimeter wall in, but we'll see, won't we? Comments in the comments as always. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.